The top play of Season 5 vote is in your hands, and the winner nets 100,000 VC. Scott Moak here, Sacramento Kings PA announcer, ready to look back at your 4 winners and crown a champion. Bring the crown, let's go. Your first winner was I Just.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At center, Jakob Poeltl. At guard, R.J. Barrett. At guard, Emmanuel Quickley. At forward, Scotty Barnes. At forward, Brandon English. The head coach of the visiting team is Darko Rajakovic. Number 1, Dale
on to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. MP is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tap.
Chapman misses.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Quickly with the ball. McCollum covering. Here's the teardrop. Okongwu with the rebound. Pass to Johnson. MP outside. He shoots. And it's Toronto with the rebound. It's Barrett on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
McCollum, pass to Chapman. Now here's Daniels. Back to MP. There's the triple. Oh, another miss by MP.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Pirtle. McCollum with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And McCollum slams it in.
Oh, I love how McCollum moves in transition, just has a strong sense of where to position himself.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 8 points for R.J. Barrett.
R.J. Barrett, always making his presence felt.
Pass to Chapman. He puts up a 3. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. The 3, Barrett. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
McCollum outside. Johnson passes to Chapman. Here's Okongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, B.A., since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Now here's Alexander Walker. .149 left to play in the first quarter. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Shed. McCollum defends. That one goes in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shoots from 12. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Oh my! What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Alexander Walker. McCollum looking it over. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Here's Shed. Here's Murray Boyles, guarded by Okongwu. Down low, outside for Ingram. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Oh, swiped away. Here's Shed. And the three off target. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what stands out to you? Hawks trail by 3. Kispert outside. Back to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Here's Landale. And he makes it on the layup.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Quickly. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Chapman. And that's got to be a relief. After missing his first 8 shots, he finally hits one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now Quickly. Dick, the pass to Quickly. And a miss there on the triple. Hawks trail by 3. And you heard that the Raptors were looking to be aggressive this summer, Tim. Why now?
Well, they're trying to replicate what they accomplished when they acquired Kawhi Leonard, which led to a title in 2019. So this is a front office not afraid to shake things up.
Pass to Barnes. Quickly against MP. Rebounded by Johnson.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
MP outside. Fires for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't mind the aggressiveness by the defender. Just a great fake from Johnson.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely, and he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too. Newell, he's checked in for Kispert. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. MP against Quickly. The 3 is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Landale. On the wing, Risacher. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson on the wing. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Risacher, no good. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Barrett finds Barnes. Tips. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Newell. A big group substitution substitution here for Atlanta. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Landale. Daniels comes in for Johnson. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Risache. And it's C.J. McCollum in for MP. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Dick. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front. They lead.
The Raptors, 26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Quickly in at the point. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Brian, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. From 9 feet, that one's wide left.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Kept alive. Pirtle with the block.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Barnes against Johnson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Wow, and you can see the added strength for Barnes. It really helped him there.
Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
That free throw good from Barnes. Well, when you look at the upside for this young Hawks team, Tim, how good can they be?
I think they could be one of the surprises in the Eastern Conference. They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league, and Dyson Daniels. And both of those guys, I think, haven't come close to scratching the surface.
And both players, high-level work ethic, talent, and guys who want to get after it every day. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Risache. Back to McCollum. 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Chapman. Daniels outside, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 1 second left. Misses. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okongwu out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Murray Boyles. And And no good. Good D by Kangwoo.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Shed. Toronto passing it around. Here's Barrett. And there it is for him. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Well, he has just completely taken over this game. R.J. Barrett putting up numbers.
Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Murray Boyles. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first,
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And a series of injuries for Emmanuel Quickley last season, Tim, stalling his ascent.
Yeah, and we're all hoping that's all behind him now because there is a lot I like about his game. The quickness, the deep shooting, the ability to take you off the dribble. No doubt, Emmanuel Quickley, a guy we have to watch.
An emerging player.
Absolutely.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. MP with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The lead now cut to single digits.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
MP against Barnes. 55 seconds left to play in the 4th. Not going to go that time. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Shots good by McCollum.
Well, McCollum just so competitive. He never gives up on the play or his team.
And that one's good quickly. And the Raptors lead by 8.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, McCollum excels at everything on the court. And man, he is putting on a show.
Shooting for Toronto, Emmanuel Quickley. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Pirtle, so he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks to the inside, and stolen by Barrett. To the paint. Here's Murray Boyles, and he throws it down with one hand.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
From deep, MP. Rebound, Toronto. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time.
100,000 VC is in the bag. Your vote helps determine the winner. Choose now for the top play of Season 5. Then check our socials for the announcement of the winner. It was a stellar season. Send in some of your best Event Center highlights with the hashtag 2KTVWow and your gamer tag. You might see yourself on 2KTV. Good luck, everyone.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Oklahoma City. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Wallace and Williams run the wings. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with MP. And it's Daniels in at the 3. And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Clock at 4. SGA passes to Holmgren, and it's good. 2 points.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
McCollum finds MP. And not sure what he was thinking there. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Chapman, rejected by Holmgren. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by MP. Daniels with it. Guarded now by Williams. MP outside. The shot. No good off the back of the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Williams looking around. Wallace outside. He buries it from 3.
You see the awareness of Jalen Williams. This guy understands somebody else had a better look.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to MP. He shoots a 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And it's SGA missing.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The one thing you have to respect about Johnson, he's happy to make the extra pass.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Lou Dort comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell, the pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren. Count it. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
On the wing, Risacher. Uses the glass on the layup.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Outside, Williams. Dort outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside, Kuminga. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Hawks trail by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Risacher. Pass to Alexander Walker. From deep. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. SGA and Williams play the 2 and the 3. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams, and it's Mitchell in at the point.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. McCollum, the pass to Chapman. Lets it go. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in.
And that's a savvy move from McCollum. A defender doesn't know what to do with moves like that.
Outside, Williams. Dort outside. Pass Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Doris, from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Kispert's checked in for Johnson. Thunder leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Joe. Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside, Williams. Outside Joe. Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by Landale. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Goes back up. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's gotten his first points in this one.
Boy, tremendous finish by Kispert. When you come into the league just a little bit older, your frame is usually ready for play right away.
Williams misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. It's stolen by MP. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, trying his luck from deep, and they get it back. Back to Kispert. Over Dort, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Thunder with the rebound.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And
Oklahoma City, 33.
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. MP is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's SGA. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 9. MP with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. McCollum taking his time here. Shoots over Holmgren. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Holmgren against Johnson. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren using his height.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
McCollum outside. Pass to Daniels. The deep three. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lets a floater go. And Daniels with the layup. Daniels has gotten his first basket of the night.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, BA. And in the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
Atlanta making some changes. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Alexander Walker in for MP. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to McCollum. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Landale's checked in for Johnson. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Daniels. And it's Rizache in for McCollum. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in. Pass to Holmgren. And that one drops. Holmgren's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Newell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter. Now Kuminga from the wing. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dort. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Now here's Alexander Walker. Checked by Mitchell. Right side, Alexander Walker. Shot is up.
Substitution on the floor.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And SGA subbed in for Dort. On the court for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the small forward position. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
SGA against McCollum. Up top, Hartenstein. Left side, Joe. Good D by Daniels. Hawks trail by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Thunder.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yes, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice points. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
McCollum outside. Back to MP. Oh, from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. Williams' shot is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
Now Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Second chance shot. And another shot. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Well, Isaiah Hartenstein is a handful to deal with, folks. If he's that close to the bucket, look out.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That free throw misses.
At the line for Atlanta. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And the Thunder in possession here. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.